Hi, my name is Jeff and I want to do a very fast review on ultrasonic humidifiers. And one of the humidifiers I'm going to talk about right now is the Air Innovations. Okay, the Air Innovations humidifier is this one right here, and this is the one I've been using now for well over a year, and it works pretty well. It has decent features that I like about it, and it's got one major design problem that I want to point out that you should also look at on other humidifiers, because I've ran into this on other designs. Now, one of the things on ultrasonic humidifiers that people often talk about is the fact that they leave white dust all over the place, and that's true. When you use tap water, filtered water, or any other kind of water, you are going to sit there, and the way these break it up, they break up the tiny water molecules, and they will take up with the water molecule whatever minerals are in the water at the time. They will float around the air. I can see it on my gas stove. My gas stove, if I turn on what's normally a blue flame, if I'm using this, will be an orange flame. It's kind of interesting and it's kind of weird. But I have found that there is one particular thing you can do, and I highly recommend it, especially if you are using an ultrasonic humidifier in your bedroom. You will feel better and you won't get the white dust, and that is to use distilled water. You can buy distilled water from anywhere from 75 cents to $1 a gallon, and it's actually fairly inexpensive considering if this is just in your bedroom and you use it only at night, you're going to have it kind of at a low setting, and it could last 2 or 3 days on a single filling. I highly recommend it because I noticed using filtered water, tap water, that you would get a slimy bacterial growth inside the bottom of the humidifier, and if you can reach inside the tank, you will actually see or feel a slimy growth. So that tells me that you shouldn't be using anything other than distilled water where you know that it is 100% pure. Distilled water is also a little acidic and does prevent the growth of a lot of different things. So I would definitely recommend using distilled water in whatever ultrasonic humidifier that you use. Alright, so the Air Innovations humidifier, I bought this one. I've gone through different ones, and different humidifiers have different things that they talk about and why they're better than everything else. So I ended up going with this one, and I'm actually very happy with this one. One of the things is right here, this LED light is green or red. Okay? If it's full and it's on, the light is green. If it's out of water, the light is red. It's really easy. Like, that's it. Okay? It doesn't light up your bedroom with this bright blue light. There's no digital displays. You're not fiddling with things. And all this is here is this is a knob. Click. It's on. That's low. And then as you turn it up, it goes to high. That's all there is to operating this humidifier. Anyone can use this. It's simple. It's easy. Now, so the problem with this, one, it has this little funky thing that's supposed to direct the airflow, and it really doesn't work. It's got this little, they advertise it, it's got this little director thing on it that you can point to make it blow this way, and no, it doesn't. It comes out almost straight up, and it's easier just to turn this if you need to. Ultrasonic humidifiers, typically you need to get them up a little bit too, because the stuff comes out and it lands on the floor. There's never enough fan power in any of them. Alright, now the problem, that's the plus side. Okay, the problem with this particular one, turn it over, the thing falls out right away, no big deal. There is a filter right here, and this filter, oh, and they do give you a little brush, and you should check this once in a while and make sure that it's not slimy or dirty, and clean this out, and you should take the little brush out and clean it, maybe even use a little bleach, because you want to make sure there's no bacteria growing inside this thing. If you use distilled water, you really don't have that problem. So they give you the fill hole right here, and they give this ceramic filter they brag about. Well, it's beads, and water flows around beads, so this really is nothing. Unless it was a cartridge, this does nothing. So don't buy the idea that the ceramic filter does squat, because it doesn't. Water flows right around it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and fill this up, okay? Oh, hang on a second. Oh, wait a minute. Let me set it up here. Well, that's easy. So I'll probably stand up once I get water in it. No, it doesn't. It does not stand up. Who the heck designed that? Right? So, for whatever reason, some engineering person sat there and said, hey, you didn't have this thing able to be filled up. And then marketing came by and said, no, we want it to look swoopy and trendy for people to buy. So now when you go to fill it up, it falls over, you can't stand it up or anything. Alright? Bad design air innovations. All of theirs are like this. The digital one, this base model with the normal one, ridiculous. Okay? I had one that was the penguin one. Holy cow, think about that. The penguin was round. Couldn't fill it up. The thing rolled over. I've seen numerous ultrasonic humidifiers where they make the top round so you can't fill it up. So, not a big deal, but it is kind of a pain, so you have to hold it. Where you could hopefully just do this with one hand, take the filter off, quote unquote filter. Alright, nice thing about this holds just over a gallon. So 1 gallon of distilled water does fit this with the filter. Alright, no big deal. And then you plop this back over. Alright, once you put it back on, it fills up. Put this worthless director in, and there you go. So they did a nice job. They got this nice carry handle for lifting this off, but of course, as you can see, one of the worst designs right here is the fact that the top is rounded and you can't actually fill it up without having to use 2 hands and try to hold it or anything like that. So if you were an older person and you needed a funnel or something like that, you're screwed. Okay, sorry, it's just plain out, you're screwed. And of course, the fact that it falls all over, you can see there's water all over my counter. Alright, hopefully this gives you some ideas and gives you a little thought about the distilled water to use with these. And I would definitely recommend always using distilled water, and then you could refill those at your store with regular water for you to drink if you want. You can do that at places like Vitamin Cottage. I'm not promoting them. 25 cents a gallon for their reverse osmosis drinking water that you can refill. So if you do have these jugs, recycle them, do something with them. Anyway, so that's it. I do like this one. It's pretty quiet. When you first start it up, it sounds like a little propeller airplane. It makes a lot of racket. And it takes about 5 to 10 minutes for it to actually get silent. So that's it. And thank you for watching. I hope this helped you out. And have a great life.